So, somebody's noticed that, well, I put a post about my hamster, didn't I, earlier today? And guys, somebody who I follow, I'm not going to mention the name, he put love hearts on. They put love hearts and they put, well, we just made it obvious that they liked the little video. Now, there's a bit of a story, and I did say to that person who follows me that I would let them know. So the story goes, it's not amazing, guys, but here we go. We went into pet shop. My second oldest son husband, Hayden, because it begins with an H, he was very lonely. Now, this is going back to like the beginning of COVID or just before. So we thought we'll get him a hamster. He loves hamsters. So we went to the pet shop, our local one. Now, at that time, they used to tell us if they'd had a hamster in for a month or 2 months, and they used to handle them as much as they could. But of course, they're busy, guys. So anyway, they went in there, and to have the hamster for a month or 2 was normal back then. To have the hamster for 3 months, that was usually the most time they'd have the hamster, and then off to work, to a family, to get used to being handled, or a couple, or whoever wanted them. So there was one particular hamster. Remember, bear in mind, we went there for one. We saw, when we're asking about them, by the way, we found this out as well. One particular hamster, this was Betty. She was called Betty in the shops. So nobody wanted her. They admitted she'd been there for 8 months. So of course, me being me, thought, Hayden would appreciate it. We've got to rescue her. It's almost like a rescue place. It wasn't a rescue place, but that's what it was like with Betty. So we had to go in there and get her. I couldn't leave her behind. And to be honest, guys, the poor little thing, honestly. So we had it with 2. So then we found out that she wasn't so friendly because she'd been there for so long. She bit the males in the house. Not enough to draw BLOOD, but she bit them. Not every single male, and not a child. It was just a little nip. She wasn't happy, but she was fine with me. She'd never tried to bite me or my granddaughter. We were a bit wary, but she was fine. It just seemed to be the males. I don't know why. So anyway, Bitey Betty, I called her. That was the name. And honestly, it's like she was the sweetest little thing. She ended up upstairs with me. My son's was so busy with everything in his life that he didn't have much time for them. So my husband, when he was downstairs, would try and feed them, my other son, whatever, and she ended up in the room with me. So there we go. We had her upstairs so we could spend more time with her. She kept us awake, but all the hamsters ended up in our rooms until we got fed up a few months ago with my granddaughter's hamster, you know, because they're nocturnal. And anyway, that's a little story of Bitey Betty. So she was lovely and we rescued her, but honestly, nobody wanted her, so we had to do it, and we had to get 2. So I'm going to go. By the way, with this, I am not wearing this again. I'm not going to sew it. I've decided it just sees ribs. I have clothes that look way better on me, guys. Like the skinny clothes. When clothes are made for skinny women, they looked amazing on me. I don't blame my own trumpet there, but they looked really good on me. And now they're made for, figures have changed, although I'm sure I'm seeing women getting a bit slimmer again, or a few of them. But now figures have changed, shops have changed, and there isn't a heck of a lot that looks good on me. It's all too big for me. So there we go. It's not in one area. It's too big for me everywhere, unless it's supposed to be flared, or you can adjust the straps, and they've got a lace up back, and the stretchy, getting too small. They've got like this sort of thing on the front, whatever. They've got to have adjustments, so it'll be too small and stretchy, and that's the only way I can get into these. I don't feel confident. This doesn't look good on me, and it doesn't look like it does on all the other women. I think it keeps coming up a bit, riding up, but honestly, I don't always wear the best underwear. I try to, but I don't always. So no, I've got clothes that look way better than this on me and suit me better, and this just doesn't. I love the dress. It's just such a pity. There's no place in the fashion world for skinny women like me anymore. So that does make me feel it down. But anyway, yeah, my husband said it looks good on me, but then I think he's just trying to butter me up because I don't really feel confident. So I don't look like the other women in it, and it's just so baggy here. If they had an extra straw, it might look better. But anyway, that's me. I'm going out, and I'm going to go out of this video is what I mean.